So we have a very special guest today for All Beauty Matters podcast. This is the interview that I have been telling you guys that's going to be coming. So it's definitely going to be getting posted on Friday. So make sure you like and subscribe. This is at goddesslilly, and we're getting ready to get into our life. So let's do it.
I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. I'm having too much fun trying to be myself.
All right, so thank you so much for coming to my podcast. This is at goddesslilly, also Latora Cue. So why don't you tell the people a little bit about your background before we jump into this interview?
Okay, as far as my sewing background?
Yes.
Okay, so I started sewing back in 2014.
Okay.
I had a newborn baby at home, and I was staying home so I could breastfeed, and I just wanted to find different ways to try to make some extra money.
Okay.
And I did like a little research. Well, I think I told you before
Yes.
that I used to hand sew. I used to hand sew. My grandmother taught me how to hand sew
Okay.
when I was a kid. So it was always a passion of mine.
Mhm.
And then, once I got older, I kind of set back into it.
Okay.
And like I said, when I was home, I decided that I wanted to buy myself a sewing machine. And I literally learned everything from the instruction manual and just watching YouTube videos.
All right, so you learned everything from the instruction manual. So that just lets everybody know out there you guys can teach yourself. A lot of
Yeah.
people out here are really self-taught. Now, I want to ask you, are you wearing one of your pieces?
I am. This is the top I just made about 2
I
weeks
love
ago.
it. I love
and,
it.
Usually I do children's schools, but I'm trying to get back into doing adult stuff because I started out doing adult stuff first,
Okay.
making my own pieces. And when I got into children's schools, I made that like my number one passion.
Your number one passion.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really truly love it. But I'm getting back into making my own stuff because I always get questions about why I don't make my own stuff as a seamstress. So.
Okay. What's the name of your brand?
Gold Crown Collections.
Okay. And how can everybody find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Gold Crown Collections. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Gold Crown Collections. You can find me on Etsy. All you have to do is type in the Etsy, Etsy.com, and type in the search bar Gold Crown Collections, and my page will pop up.
That sounds great. So you have a lot of different avenues that everybody can reach you at. So you guys have no excuse out there to not get something. It's available, okay? How has COVID affected everything for you as far as sewing? Has it made it better? Has it made it worse? Talk to me about that.
I think that it made it better for me because a lot of people was doing a lot of online shopping versus going out in the stores and buying.
That's true.
And I do sometimes like in-person sales, but for the most part, everything I do is online on my Etsy shop.
Okay.
And I'm shipping it out for the most part. Unless it's like close family or something where
Now, do you do all your own shipping?
Yes.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I do my ship. Well, I go out and I send my shipping, but I do it all through Etsy.
Oh, okay. That's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Now, let everybody know out there how many children you have.
I have 4 kids.
Okay. Now, how is that, with your business?
It's not that bad because my kids are older now. My youngest is 7.
Okay.
So I actually bought them a sewing machine for Christmas.
That's great.
So I can't wait to really get them in because I've been wanting to do it for years now, but I really, a lot of stuff going on. But I'm really going to sit down with them over this holiday break and really get them into it. I only brought one for now because I got 3 daughters. But once I see
because you want to see if they really want to get into it first. You don't want to force it on them.
Yeah, because
definitely understand that.
I said I'm be mad if I got 3 sewing machines collecting dust by June.
Well, you definitely don't look like you have 4 children.
Thank
okay,
you.
look fantastic. Okay, and they're not stressing you out. Okay, you still got that melanin magic working.
I'm
Okay, so you
girl.
good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
What inspires you?
I just think it's the fact that I'm passionate. I think that, and I ask people this, people that I newly meet, like, what are you passionate about? Because if you got a passion for something, then that's your inspiration right there. Because it's something new that you want to create with that passion. But definitely, Black Girl Magic is just like a big thing, and it inspires me very much so because I love to see women feeling like in their element, feeling like queens, feeling beautiful. Little girls too. That's why I did the little girls thing because I think that's important to teach them that at a young age.
Yes.
And that's the background of Gold Crown Collections because Gold Crown is something that we, is queenish to me. So, that's my
Well, when I hear Gold Crown Collections, that's the first thing I think about is some form of royalty, or I think of a queen, or I think of a queen, or I think of a prince or a princess. So that's what I think of when I first hear it. So you're definitely doing good with the name. I love it.
Thank you.
I really want to know one thing that... What am I looking for? I want to know one thing that you can say has made this journey worth it.
I think that, like I said, it's kind of go back to what you just asked me. because I think that is seeing the children or anybody that I made something
Right.
for just feel beautiful in what I made. I think
Okay.
that's what makes it worth it to me. Like, oh, it's and most of the like I over the summer I started doing bonnets and hair accessories and stuff like that, and I got so many reviews that I didn't even ask for. People would just take the picture once they got the product, take the picture, send it to me, and I had so much stuff to share with people. And it's like, oh, I'm looking cute in my bonnet or my hair wrap, and that's the part that really makes it worth it to me.
Oh, well, that sounds good. Now,
And-
go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead, please.
It just popped up in my head. It's also the fact that my grandmother taught me to sew.
Okay.
And I know that that's something that she always would love for me to do. Like,
Right.
before she passed, I was still kind of new into it.
Okay.
So she just would always tell me, keep going, keep going. So that makes it worth it to me, like me being able to hear her in my head. Like, keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. You always need that inspiration. Now, would you say that environment has helped you or hindered you successfully?
Environment, like,
Meaning where you are, meaning the type of people, the demographic that you're around.
I
like,
think that, okay, so it could be ups and downs depending on the people that you're dealing with. and the
Okay. Give me an
crowd.
example.
Okay, so you have some people who might not want to see you doing good because your business is doing good, but then you have a lot of people who are supportive and will support you just because it's you, because they see that you're doing something positive. So it can be like,
Message.
Back and forth.
yeah, it can be up and down, but I think it's more so of the support because like most of my support this year came from family and friends and people that
Okay.
I know and love and just wanted to see me continue to do my thing, you know.
Good. Well, you answered my next question because I was going to ask you, do you feel like you got more support from people you didn't know or from people that you did know?
Now, in the beginning, I felt like it was more of people that I didn't know.
That you didn't know?
Yeah, people I
Okay.
didn't know, just people that saw my stuff on Etsy, and I would be shipping to Texas and Florida and stuff like that. But this year, like I said, which is my most successful year, was all family and friends.
Wow.
It's probably like 90%
That's
of
awesome.
family and friends and people that heard me through word of mouth from family and friends. So.
Okay. Now, how do you feel when you know someone and you know that they don't support you? How does that make you feel?
If you always feel some type of way, but
Right.
you know, I just let it fall by the wayside. Like, you know, they come, they don't, they don't.
That's
Because either
exactly
way,
what you
I
have
want
to be.
people. I don't care if one person is buying my stuff, and it's only that one person. Like,
Right.
I'm just keep going.
Were you scared to put yourself out?
Message.
I was in the beginning. I think that's why I wasn't as consistent as I should have been in
Okay.
the beginning. Because I was always like, what if people don't buy my stuff? Like, I always had this idea, and I still haven't gotten there yet, but I want to do vending.
Okay.
Where I set up a table at a nice event
Oh,
and stuff like
okay.
that. And I really do want to do this coming year.
Okay. You
But
gonna get it done?
Yeah, I'm going to put
gonna get
myself
it
down. I
done.
don't care what it is and how long it takes. But my fear was always, oh, I don't have enough inventory. I don't think I want. What if people buy up my stuff that I don't have? Or what if nobody buys not one thing and I just set up my
All
table
it-
and I'm gonna be so devastated. But even if nobody buy it, as long as I had enough heart to step myself out there and do it, then that's all that matters.
And
to
that's
me.
really is that all that matters. That's what the message I want to get out to everybody out there that's watching this video. Don't let anything stop you from doing anything. You can make 1,000,001 excuses not to do something. 1,000,001. So just make sure that you try to do everything that you can do. Now, my favorite part of the podcast, everybody, okay, we have our special question that we always ask, which is different for everybody based on the person. So, you know, we'll start with you. Just one random question. Wait, before I ask my random question, tell the people out there, are you single right now? What is your love life like? That's what they want to know.
I'm newly single, but I'm minding my business, so I ain't looking.
Jay, not looking for anybody. Y'all heard that, fellas. Don't slide in the DMs. She's
I
good.
got nothing going on.
She's good. She don't want whatever you selling. She's good.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So my question is, what do you prefer, missionary, or do you like it from the back? What is your go-to? What do you prefer?
So I would say missionary, but I think that it depends on the partner that you have.
Okay.
Because one partner might do, or you know, your ex might do something better than. So it depends on who you with.
It depends on
It
who you
depends
with.
on who you
Now,
with.
for you though, we're speaking to you though. What do you prefer?
I'm trying to think. I would say missionary.
Say
Because I
missionary.
think it's so many different things you can do with it. you know.
Okay.
So many different things,
So
so
many
many
different
different positions, but still in missionary.
But still, I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, is it the intimacy for you, or you just no?
Sometimes, depending on who you with and how y'all
Yeah,
find each other.
the vibe.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
about the vibe. Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. So why don't you tell everybody out there again, every place that you can be reached, for your clothes, for everything that you have going on.
Okay, so my personal page is goddesslilly30. On Instagram it's at goddesslilly30. My business page is at Kakekontent Collections. And on both of those pages, you can find my Etsy link.
Okay.
But if you just want to type in Etsy, then go to the search bar and then type in Gold Current Collections, all together, no spaces, then my page will pop right up. I'm also on Facebook, facebook.com/Gold Current Collections. And that's it for now.
Okay.
I think I want to keep going because I was thinking, I always had an idea of going to Shopify and stuff once, the money picked up and
okay.
the revenue picked up. But I think I really like Etsy, and I know how to navigate it so well because I've been on it for so long.
Right, and then it's not a lot to pay for them to put your stuff on Etsy, right? Okay.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. That sounds great. Well, we can look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, this will bring some more traction to your business, and we're going to always keep supporting Black business and shouting everyone out. So it was great. I really thank you so much for doing this interview for me. It's been great.
You
guys follow at Goddess Lily and make sure you shop at her Etsy shop and get all of her items. She has some really great stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And if you do purchase, please leave me a review.
Yeah. Make sure you leave those reviews, okay? Don't be just out here buying and flying.
Uh-huh.
All right. It was great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.